So it's been a while. Hey guys, I know it's been a long time since I've vlogged. Actually, it's probably been like 2 years or maybe even more. I don't even know. I think the last time that I came on camera was probably the vibe. So, hi. I know you missed me. So I'll give you my reasoning and everything to start videos again at the way end of this video. So my very first story back on YouTube will be about Mermaid Cove and my epic adventure in it. So it's basically me, a measly human being, thinking that I could conquer the vast ocean. Basically there's this place called Mermaid Cove. It's actually not called that, it's called Canoe Beach. It's this really beautiful place. It has like cliffs everywhere and they're kind of dangerous but not really. It's actually on this private island called Nahant. You're not actually even supposed to go there. It's actually forbidden. Only residents can go into this place, but you know what? We go to it all the time, so catch me if you can. I mean, that all hints for a very safe place to swim / canoe, as the title deems, right? No. In fact, if a place could be more opposite, this would be the place. So this idea sprung into my here noggin, telling me that I must paddleboard at this Mermaid Cove / Canoe Beach. Disclaimer, I am actually not a very profound paddleboarder. I actually just started a couple months ago. Summer was already way gone, but I started kind of planning this like off-season paddleboarding day with my dad, and as you know, because of global warming, this year our fall was like 90 degrees. And I feel really bad because I made my daddy take off a day at work to do this for me. Well, everything was going pretty well. We got there, we had the paddleboard, I had the life jacket, it was looking really nice, it was super sunny, and I was super excited, and Mermaid Cove was as beautiful as ever. No one would have ever suspected the dark depths that lurk beneath Mermaid Cove. I had my paddleboard and I was like, ha! It was kind of hard because remember, this is a beach. Oh yeah, another disclaimer, I've never done paddleboarding on like a formal beach before. I've done it in like enclosed beaches, more like bays I guess. But this was not a bay, this was a cliff-ridden, totally deserted, vast open ocean. And I thought I could master it. So the cool part about Mermaid Cove is that actually there's no sand, it's all rocks, which means you can see completely through. This would be like a really good time to mention that there was absolutely nobody else around at all. I mean, this whole town is on like a wacky island peninsula and it's probably only got like 400 people living in it. Okay, maybe like 1,000. All of those 1,000 people were probably at work, aka I was totally alone with my dad, who's not a very good swimmer. So I started setting sail and my dad was like, yes, this is your dream, this was your summer goal, to openly paddleboard on this Mermaid Cove. While I was paddling, I could see the beautiful rocks. They were really pretty, especially when the sun hit right through. I could see the whole open ocean floor, and it was pretty good for the first 2 seconds. As I was paddling, I looked down and I realized the ocean floor has suddenly dropped to 40 feet deep. And then I remember yelling to my dad like, it's kinda deep! And he was already so far away from me, he couldn't hear me at all. He was like, good job! And I was like, I kept paddling because I was like, okay, maybe it gets better. But already I was starting to panic, like a lot. At 40 feet, it turned to 50 feet, it turned to 60 feet. AKA, I was in the real ocean. This is it. This is the ocean. Like, this isn't the beach, no. This is the ocean. This is where Life of Pi started to get lost. And suddenly I was in so deep that I couldn't see the bottom anymore. The ocean had officially turned pitch black. I don't know if you know this, but like, I'm not the best paddleboarder, so I'm just like, me and the ocean is just separated by this foam plastic board. So at this point, my dad was pretty much an ant. Pretty much the only reason why I was still out there on the ocean paddleboarding was because I know that my dad and I traveled like an hour to get here and that he had to take half a day off of work, and I was just feeling super guilty, like, okay, if I chicken out now, my dad's A, gonna think I'm a wimp, and B, he's gonna have wasted this whole day. My only way of saving myself in this situation would be to vigorously have gone like this. Anytime the wind would blow even just a little bit, the ocean would suddenly get really dang choppy. So it actually got so choppy that I had to sit down on my paddleboard, and now it was just a canoe with no edges. I don't know why I did this. I just don't know. Because I don't think you guys understand what I mean when I say choppy ass ocean. This is me. This is the freaking ocean, okay? Which makes my board go like this. All I was seeing at this point was like open ocean, like the life of Pi, open ocean, like I didn't exist in humanity anymore because I was on the open ocean, as in if somebody did need to rescue me, it couldn't be a person anymore, open ocean, like it would have to be the Coast Guard open ocean or like a boat open ocean. There were a lot of cliffs here, as you can see in the pictures, so anytime you would actually go too close to the cliffs, you would start to feel this pull. So I was pretty much just stuck, going in little loops in the middle of the ocean, trying to get back to shore, but the ocean kept pulling me backwards, so I was also caught in Riptide, so not a good situation. I don't think that I've ever actually felt that impending doom feeling before in terms of me versus nature, especially on the ocean where I feel like I belong, because clearly I've been overly influenced by Moana. The ocean was definitely not very friendly to me that day. It didn't give me a magical rock to keep me safe. I felt like enough time had passed that my dad wouldn't think that this was a huge waste of his working day, so I finally made my way over to the shore. And then I finally decided to tell my dad how incredibly dangerous that was and how we both weren't thinking with our brains at all, and he was like, "What?" My dad and I both agreed that some visions just aren't meant to be followed up on and some goals are just too stupid for life. Also, the ocean taught me a pretty good lesson, like just don't mess with it. I did do it. I accomplished it. I was freaking out, but I didn't freak out such that I like whoa, fell over the paddleboard or anything like that, so technically I would consider it a job well done. A dumb job well done, but well done. Well, that's it. That's the story. Clearly I died halfway through. That's like totally why I'm here filming this. That's just an example of me being stupid, of me getting influenced by these idiotic Disney movies, thinking that I could be one with the ocean. So thank you very much for watching. If you have a different idea for a video, you can definitely leave it in the comments below. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. Just kidding, it's the moment that you're all gonna skip. So the reason that I wanted to start doing videos again was because I do enjoy making videos. I kind of stopped because I felt like it was not professional, and since I did come into the professional film industry and like I had my own TV show and everything, like I just felt like it would be weird if I was putting out my own content as well as that. I haven't really been in front of the camera in a long time, and it's not like I prefer it. I've always just preferred directing, like being behind the camera. But on the other side, like I also have this social media aspect to my career where it means a lot to me, and I've spent a long time building up my social media. Especially recently, I got so many people on my Snapchat, and I have a lot of people on my Snap, telling me that they would love to see more videos like this, or if I just had like a vibe spin-off that was more about me, that they would watch it. So that actually means kind of a lot to me. Another criticism that I get pretty often is that I usually just kind of release 1 or 2 videos per year, and most of the time it's like proper films or like music videos or like, you know, something professional. So a lot of people have kind of lost touch with my actual personality, you know, beyond just the professional aspects, and that's not really a good way to retain your audiences. So that being said, hey, for my next video I have an even more interesting topic, but I kind of have to wait for it to blow over so that I can start talking about it. Otherwise people will definitely know who I'm talking about, and these people are film industry professionals, aka I would get a bad rep for spilling the tea. But let's just say, in short, it has to deal with me saving the life of a woman who went above and beyond to complain about me while I was working in the film industry. So, karma, it's real, guys. Anyway, see you guys next time. And he pretty much just called in this dude where I don't even know where this dude came from. Maybe he was sitting downstairs because a bunch of celebrities and like random people would kind of enter and exit my uncle's house all the time.